Joy here with Firehouse Education and this week's Ask Anissa video column. And this week we have got a great question. Actually, I've been getting so many great questions. I want to thank you all so much for all the emails, and please bear with me, be patient. I will get your questions answered as quickly as I can, but I do want to thank you all for sending them to me. So this question actually came in from Cleveland, Ohio, and it came in from Randy. Let me get my glasses on so I can read it to you. Okay. Hi, Anissa. I just received a call for a small kitchen fire. The homeowner's son set his backpack on the stove and it caught fire. Oh boy, that's awful. The homeowner put the fire out and cleaned everything quick. Some of the tile backsplash has dark grout lines from the soot. I can smell smoke throughout the home, but the homeowners do not smell anything other than in the kitchen itself. The fire was small and put out within seconds, and the soot only covered about a 2-foot by 2-foot area on the back of the wall. Would you suggest cleaning, sealing, and painting the whole home, or clean the kitchen really well and ClO2 gas off the whole home for smell? Thank you so much. Okay, that is a very unfortunate situation, and I feel really bad for that son. But there's a couple things here. So if you went through the home, I mean, the first thing obviously we would do in this circumstance is to inspect the entire house, starting at the source, work our way out and see what kind of odor contamination that we're getting. If you are smelling odor throughout the home, then, and the homeowners are not, they're just, could be perception. It could be that they just don't want a big deal made of the whole situation. It could be a lot of things. So here's what I would suggest. And it being such a small situation, they immediately got in there, got it handled, got things clean. Number one, chances are that kitchen is going to need to be thoroughly cleaned. When you're dealing with even a very light, quick situation like that, in the source room, I really want to err on the side of caution and make sure that I cover everything and all my bases. So I would be definitely taking a chem sponge and testing all the areas throughout that kitchen, walls, tops of doors, tops of cabinets, inside the cabinet, possibly only doing an exterior clean on the cabinetry, maybe not all of the things on the inside, but you need to do a very good cleaning of that kitchen. That would be my first go-to, okay? As far as the rest of the house, maybe what's going to need to be dealt with is the HVAC system. You know, you may need to clean the furnace, change the filter, possibly clean ductwork. I don't know how long that this backpack sat on the stove. Did it smolder? Was it actual flames? Smoldering, you know, can usually cause more odor going on. So, and then push it through the HVAC system. So you might be dealing with that. The other thing is maybe not cleaning the rest of the house if you can't find any kind of residue, but you're only dealing with odor. Then maybe something like an Odorox machine, you know, setting up an Odorox hydroxyl machine to run and do the deodorization, circulate the air, maybe doing a HEPA air filter in those areas as well. Could be huge to filter the air and get the odor out that way. But you want to check with a chem sponge or a dry cleaning sponge, Randy, and make sure that there's not contamination on the walls or the surfaces in those other areas of the house. If you're testing and you're getting no contamination, but you have odor, then usually the Odorox will do that for me. The hydroxyl machine that I set up, or two, depending on the size of the house, and have air scrubber will take care of that odor. But in the kitchen, the source area itself, I would really be trying to talk them very much into letting me do a clean, what I call a clean in place. So not packing out the kitchen, but a clean in place. And as far as the grout that's stained on that tile, that may very well, it will definitely need to be cleaned, you know, steam cleaned by a professional. If you don't do that within your company, bring someone in. But that grout will need to be cleaned. It will need to be resealed for sure. And it may actually need to be replaced. You may need to, you know, get someone to remove that grout and actually put new grout in. I'm not sure. I'm not standing right there in front of it, so I can't tell. But that would be my go-to, and what I would do to kind of, to kind of like, you know, destruct it and see where I'm at on things. And, you know, that's kind of the thing with fire. It's almost like you're a CSI agent. You kind of have to look at all the evidence and then go test out some theories and kind of see where everything is. So that's what I would do to definitely make sure that you can not only get rid of any contaminants that are in the house or the kitchen and areas, but to actually make sure that you are deodorized, and you can guarantee, as I do all my fire jobs, 100% no odor ever. Okay. All right, Randy. Well, I hope that helped and answered your question. Please let me know how things turn out with the job. I would love to get some feedback from you. All right, you guys, you know the drill. Please send me your questions, Anisa@firehouseeducation.com, and I just might feature you on next week's Ask Anisa video column.